Ali from Grit and Grace Wellbeing. I've got a great little Pilates workout for you. Then in the end, we're going to do some nice stretching. So if you do have a stretching strap at home, you can grab that out and have that ready. Or if you've got a belt, can work, or even a long TheraBand can help just get you a bit of stretching and mobility into that as well. But apart from that, you don't need any equipment. Grab your mat and come and jump on down with me. So once we're on our mat, we want to think about our feet, knees and hips and shoulders all in a nice alignment. We're just going to bring those hands behind the knees. I want you to think about rolling and battening down those shoulders. Think about wide through here. So you want to be stretching, think about stretching along those shoulders like those broad swimmers. Lift up through the head. So here we get this little kink here. We want to lift and push into the back of that neck there. Oh, even if you get a little press, sometimes it's a little sore. So it kind of feels like I've got a bit of a double chin, but as you probably can see, or hopefully, I'm kind of getting that nice length through my neck and through my spine. Lifting up from there, I'm going to roll those shoulders down and away. I'm going to inhale, exhale out. You notice when I'm inhaling, I'm not going up, you want to be going out. You want to fill that belly up. Inhale in, exhale, engaging that belly button back to the spine. Inhale in, exhale, all the way out. From here, we're going to gently roll ourselves down onto the mat. Scoot those legs in a little closer so the feet come a little closer to those glutes. From there, we're going to rock that pelvis away and rock it back. Rock the pelvis away and rock it back. I'm going to come and find that neutral. So what I mean about neutral, we grab that little diamond, we place it here. So what we want to see is not going to spill my cup of tea into my face. So we're going to rock that pelvis away. And I'm going to sink that rib cage down. So think rib to hip connection right here. You got to grab your scrunchie and get that in a nice position. So if your neck is like this too, make sure you grab a little prop and just even like a hand towel or something, just pop under your head so your chin is down. From here, I've got that nice rib to hip connection. I'm going to hold into that nice neutral shape here. I'm going to bring my arms up straight to the ceiling and then draw those shoulder blades back to the ground. So I'm holding that neutral. Inhale, exhale, drawing the belly button spine. Inhale as I lift, exhale as I draw it up. So think of like you're holding a Swiss ball. I'm lifting it to the ceiling and placing it back down. We're just getting the body set up at the moment, getting into alignment and bring it down. And inhale in, place it all the way down, and I'm going to circle those arms around, hit some plants on my way and place them down the side. They're just off my mat. I'm not coming squeezing right in. From here, I'm going to inhale in. As I exhale, I draw that belly button to spine and I come into that nice imprinted spine. I'm not jamming my back on the ground. I'm from that neutral. Inhale, ribcage down. Exhale, let's lift one leg up. And then let's lift the other. And just nice gentle toe taps to start off with, just to engage those lower abs. So right here, I'm thinking of rolling those shoulders down and away from my ears. Ribcage is down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and just warming up those lower abs. Let's go for 3, 2, oh my scrunchie moved, 1. And bring it back up. From here, lift those arms back up. Draw those shoulder blades back and down away. And just little taps here. Inhale, exhale as it goes away from my body. Nice controlled movement. Reaching through those arms, but drawing the shoulder blades down into the mat. Inhale, exhale, that belly button's coming into the spine. I'm keeping my legs at nice 90 degrees. So my legs aren't kind of dipping here, they're up here. Well, let's go for 3, 2, and last one, bring up and hold here. Feel that nice stability in here. The arms go out, the arms go in. Now my legs are hip width apart. I'm just holding in that nice tabletop position. The abs are drawing in. I'm just bringing those arms out, feeling that nice length through the chest and bringing back in. Let's bring those toes down and let those arms up. We're going to come into our ab prep. So from here, I'm going to slightly tuck the chin. Inhale, exhale, draw belly button to spine. As I come up, those arms come down. Now watch, see how you don't want to do that. You want to keep that pelvis down and then come back up. Inhale, slight nod of the chin. Belly button to spine. Exhale, all the way up. So make sure you don't get that whole rocking and tilting the pelvis. Think about anchoring the pelvis down and drawing down into the mat and coming back up. Inhale, exhale, lift up and bring it back down. Inhale, exhale, lift up. and bring it down. You can see my gaze is falling all the way through, and I'm heading right and having a look into that pubic bone. So right now I'm looking, I've got no coning and doning of the abs are in and drawing down. If you've got any coning and doning, you haven't engaged the core, and that means you've got dissectus recti, and that's an unsafe lift for you. If that's the case, when you come up and you've got that coning and doning, bring the arms behind the head, inhale, exhale, draw belly button to spine, nod that chin and lift up, really feel that breath, and use that breath to draw the belly button down and into the spine. This time, let's keep those hands behind the head, kind of a hammock, and feel the head get heavy into the hands. Inhale, exhale, lift up, hold here. We're just gonna bring the leg out and in. A nice little hip release, out and in. And I'm keeping those abs nice and controlled. Let's go for 3, 2, last one, bring it up. So now we're just warming up those inner thighs, warming up those hip joints, getting a nice little release. So once again, I'm checking out nice and flat through here. Inhale, exhale out. I can see my elbows in my peripheral vision. Last one, and bring it in and bring it all the way back down. From here, bring my arms to my side. We're going to think about that pelvic peel and roll all the way up. Squeeze the glutes at the top, articulate and roll down. So right here in that lower back, you're going to articulate, roll the pelvis back away. Roll the pelvis up and squeeze those glutes and roll and articulate all the way back down. And let it flow all the way back out. So roll up, push here, use those triceps, make sure you're nice and even, a good squeeze on those glutes, and roll and articulate all the way back down. Beautiful work. From here, we're going to bring the legs into an outside position. So I've got my feet together, I've got that nice big diamond shape. I'm going to bring those hands back behind the head. So it's just going to feel a little different. Once again, you want to roll that away. Inhale, exhale, belly button to spine. Inhale, exhale, I can see my elbows in peripheral vision, and lift up here, and bring it back down. So let's add a little in, and out. We're coming up and in, and let it all go back out. Lift up and in, and all the way back out. Inhale in, exhale out. Inhale in, exhale out. One more, inhale in, exhale all the way up, and bring it all the way back down. Right here, we're going to enjoy that little stretch. Give a little rub on those inner thighs. Roll the shoulders away. We're going to draw those knees in, place the hands up. If you want, keep one leg bent or one leg comes straight to the ceiling. If you've got tight hamstrings, you're welcome to bend here. Straighten up. If you like, you can lengthen that bottom. We're going to come to our leg circles. So from here, it's actually nice to put the hands on the hip, and you want to see that those hips aren't rocking and rolling. So it's all hip stability, core stability. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, try and draw that circle on the ceiling. So it's not about how flexible my leg is, like flying it around. I want nice control in those hips. So you really think about stabilization, and then I'm trying to lift up through that kneecap, get that leg a little straighter. Let's reverse back the other way. So it's a nice little circle on the ceiling coming up and around. So small and control. Inhale, exhale, think about those abs drawing and holding and stabilizing those hips. So yeah, it's nice to have those little fingers on those hip bones, but if you need stabilization, you can bring them out wide as well. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one, bring it in, hug that knee on in. From here, I'm going to bring that outside hand, inside hand, the inside. I'm going to lift that bottom leg up, if you're able to do that. I'm going to inhale, exhale, tuck the chin, and peel up here. I'm going to come to single leg switches, and switch, and switch. So here, I hug in, I give a little pull in here, the other leg goes nice and long and strong, pulling in. And let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold there. I like here, it kind of lifts you up a little bit using that arm. Relax it back on down, drop that bottom leg, bring the hands under the hips, shoot that leg up nice and long. And then from here, little circles. Inhale, exhale, as it goes away from the body, nice and controlled. So my aim here is my circle to be on the ceiling, not down here. I want to be coming up and around here. So nice little circles. Once again, if you've got tight hamstrings, circle it from the knee. Circle it from the knees. My knees still pointing up to the ceiling. My ceiling's sloped, so it makes it a bit hard to judge it on. So let's go for 3, 2, and last one, reverse it back the other way. Little motions in the hip joint. This is working our core. Stabilization muscles are working. I'm lengthening, strengthening through that quad. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one, bring it up. Bend that knee and have a little hug here. From here, I'm going to tuck that chin. Inhale, exhale, peel up. Lift that bottom leg. From here, we're going to do straight single leg switches. So we're holding onto that leg and it's a 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2. So what's here? We do 2 little beats here. It's actually just slow down, nice and controlled. Then on this upper leg, I'm going for active flexibility. I'm trying to straighten it and get my knee to my nerves. So I'm using my arms to help lift that upper body, help work those core. Inhale. Exhale out. Don't forget to breathe. That's the important part. Bring that leg in for 1, 2, and switch. 3, 4, and switch. 5, 6, last one. 7, 8. Bring both those legs up. Roll it back on down. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. So use a nice articulation. From here, we're going to hug those knees in. Have a little rock side to side. Massage that lumbar spine. Do a couple of circles for me. And then let's roll all the way over onto our sides. So with our sides, if you line yourself up on the back of your mat, so here, feel like you're dumping into your shoulder and then lift up and out of your shoulder. Make sure your hips aren't rocking back. So sometimes it's nice to put that hand onto that hip just to make sure. If that's the case, sometimes it's good to bend that bottom leg to help that hip come forward so you can have that hip. So from here, let's lift up and down. So I'm hitting a plant. There we go. So from here, lift up, bring it down. So lift up and out, so use your oblique muscles here. Lift up and out of that shoulder. I'm in that nice straight line on the back of my mat. This front leg's helping me stabilize, so I can put my hand on my hip to make sure the hip squares. If your hips are here, you're not going to be doing the move right. Roll them around. Point up, flex down. So your knees should be facing me. That's it. Point up, flex down. Point up, flex down. Working that inner, outer thigh. And then the obliques is a bonus. Always a bonus to work that core. Belly buttons in and down. Once again, if you're struggling with dissectus recti, these side muscle motions are helping to knit that back together. That's it, bring it up and down. And just articulating through that foot, bring it up, hold here, little circles, little controlled circles. So only like you're going around an orange, little controlled circles. That's it. And this hand, I'm just kind of resting that palm. I like to give a little rest on there to make sure I'm keeping the hips square. And reverse it back around. I know I keep banging on about it, but it's important. We want that body in a nice alignment. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. And last one, hold it here. Just think about that length, nice and long. From there, we're going to slip that bottom leg down and come and rest down here. So from here, sometimes it's comfy here. Kind of feel what feels nice for you. Lift one up, snip the bottom, and bring it down. You can bring that hand here if you need to help balance you here. So lift the top leg to hip height, the bottom leg comes to meet it, and then they join and go back down. Lift one, lift two, and bring it down. Lift one, lift two, and bring it down. That's it, so it's a little snip up and bring it down. Lift up, and bring it down. Beautiful, you should really feel this in that side of that hip, and those inner outer thighs, and those obliques are working to help lift that bottom leg. Use this time, keep them together and lower and lift in one whole piece. And zip the legs together, lower and lift. Feel that top body working. It's our side body working here now. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, lift it, hold it for me. See if you can bring that top up in balance. Beautiful for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, bend the knees, roll over onto that tummy. Push up into all fours for me. So before we go to the other side, let's do our all four work. So once again, it's lower and lift, that top body like we did on the ground. Push through those fingers, draw belly button to spine, elongate through the neck. From here, I'm going to lift up my right leg. Check those hips are nice and square. It's nice and long right here. From the, I'm going to bring up the opposite arm, 50-50 plank. Feel the length coming through that body. Inhale, exhale out. Just really reaching and holding here. Just hanging out here can be hard work. From here, tap down, lift up. It's actually better if you tap the pinky, that's better. And lift up, the thumb going to the ceiling. And lift up, tap down, lift up, tap down, lift up. This is working the cross of the back body, working those glutes, working those shoulder muscles. Inhale, exhale out. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one, hold it here. Just bring that arm back and shoot it forward. Bring it back, shoot it forward. So I'm tucking that into the side of my body. I'm not winged up, rotating down. We want to get those chicken wings nice and flat on the back. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one. Reach it forward, hold, bring it down, stretch it back. So you can sink those glutes onto those heels and then creep those arms forward to elongate that back. Rest the forehead on the mat. Draw the shoulders down and away. Inhale. Exhale out. Enjoy that stretch. Roll yourself all the way back up. Set yourself up for success. So I don't want to see this. Pick it up. Neck in. I'm going to lift the other arm, other leg. Feel that nice length right there. Nice and strong. Make sure the hips aren't here. The little headlights of our hip bones are down the mat. Lift the other arm nice and long. Hold there. Just hanging out here is hard work for that back. So if you lift that leg a little more without losing, that's because we don't see this. It's nice and controlled here. Rotate that hand, thumb to the ceiling, pinky taps the mat. And lift, squeeze the glutes. Tap down and squeeze. These are all tried and tested Pilates moves that help strengthen the body and strengthen that core. That's it, lift up and down. Let's go for 3, 2, last one, hold it here. Reach forward, reach back with those toes, push through that grounded hand. Feel through all 5 fingers pushing into the mat. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that hand down. Bring the knees wide this time. See if that's a bit easier for you to sink back and bring those arms forward. Inhale, exhale out. Take a nice deep breath. Roll yourself around. We're going to take it to the side, so I'm going to flip myself around so you can see me. Line yourself up on the back of that mat. Feel that arm under the shoulder. Drop in here to feel what it feels like, and then pick the abs up. Then check out this hip. I'm going to bend that bottom leg to help stabilize me. Then I can flex and point. My knee is facing to you. Your knee's facing to me. That's it. So we're going to lift up and down. Keep that nice length in the body. Pushing up through here. That's it. Lift up and down. Point. Flex. Push through the heel. Really feel yourself pushing through it. With Pilates, we're putting that mind to that muscle and pushing through that barrier. So the more you can think about the muscles you're working, put your mind to it, more you're going to fire up those muscles. Because sometimes they get a little lazy, and so we're going to send those messages to those muscles. Hello, time to wake up, let's get working. So point and flex. Point up, flex down. Now we're going to bring it to hip height. Little circles around in orange. Nice and controlled. Are you still lifting up with those obliques? Belly button to spine. Inhaling, exhaling out. All those things we have to remember in Pilates. That's it, and reverse back around as your leg drifting down. Pick it back up. That's it, push yourself, you're stronger than you think. You can do this. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it there. Slip that other leg long, come on down. So once again, keep those hips square. So bring the hand forward and try and rock that hip forward. So you got that nice hip. Relaxing my head, but once again, I'm still thinking about picking up those obliques. Belly button to spine. One leg up, other leg up, and bring it down. One leg up, other leg up, and bring it down. One side's always going to be easier than the other, and it's completely normal. Often we do our favorite side first, and then we do the weaker side second, which makes it harder. We're already fatigued one side of our body, and then we're really working against it. So just relax that hand forward and bring down. I saw I was tensing there, so I have to remind myself sometimes just to relax. Not everything though, not your core. Core still buttoned in. Glutes are still on, and our thighs are working, but we don't want that tense upper body. That's it, bring it up, bring it down. Snip up, bring it down. This time, keep them together. Zip the inner thighs together and lower and lift. Lower and lift. Whoo! Feel those leg muscles working. Pull up. Use those obliques. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one. Hold it up there. Squeeze the glutes first. So you can come, oh, I'm not gonna do it. There we go. Squeeze the glutes. I'm trying to concentrate on you guys. There we go. Squeeze the glutes. It's the glutes and abs are holding your head in balance. For 3, 2, 1. Bring that hand on down. Roll onto your tummies. I set myself up, you can see me on the mat. So we come down onto our mats. My nose is just hovering on there. I'm rolling and batting those shoulders away from the ears. Legs are zipped together. I'm going to inhale, exhale, just float that upper body up and bring it down. Inhale, exhale, float that upper body up and bring it down. Inhale, exhale, float that upper body up and down. So make sure you don't do this. Gaze is down. And make sure you're not doing this. We want to be battening down. So think shoulders rolling away and lifting up. And feel those abs. Belly button in. Pull the belly button in so the abs aren't spilling out of the middle. Belly button up. Let's do one more here. In, lift up. From here, we're going to shoot one arm forward as I look around. I come back to center. So I'm twisting, using those obliques, the elbows drawing in, reaching the arm forward. So our bow and arrow, reaching forward. Twist back to the center. So that little hover in the middle, hovering here, reaching forward and hover, reaching forward and hover. That's it. Really reach here, draw that elbow in, don't rush it. Enjoy that movement and bring it back to the hover and relax it down. Bring palm over palm, bring the legs out and we do a heel squeeze. So my knees are at the side of the mat, I'm going to squeeze those heels together. So first before you lift, think belly button to spine, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the heels and lift up and bring it back down. Inhale, exhale, lift up. Really working those glute muscles. The more you push in the heels, the more you're going to feel them. Push those heels together and down. Think about the belly button into the spine and lift and bring it down. Inhale, exhale, lift up. Squeeze those glutes and bring it down. You're doing well. Halfway through, near the end for that stretch. Lift up and bring it down. Inhale, exhale, lift up. From here, hold here. Straighten and flex. Straighten out, bend up. Straighten out, join the heels back together. Straighten out, join the heels back together. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one. Join the heels together, place it down, bring those legs, push back in that wild child pose. So have a nice stretch out here. Correct the arms forward, sink the glutes back into those ankles. Inhale, exhale out. Inhale in, exhale all the way out. Enjoy that stretch. Rock yourself back into that nice all fours position. Have a little push up and push down. Just kind of articulating through that back again. Lift belly button spine, elongate through the neck. From here, I'm going to bring one leg more to the center and lift the other one up off the mat. We're doing nice big hip rotations here. Just working into that glute. Just nice big circles. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one, lift it up. Reverse back the other way. So it's a nice big hip rotation. So I'm really trying to draw a nice big circle with that knee. And bringing it around, wrap it around. This time I'm going to shoot it all the way long. Roll back, roll those elbows in as Pilates push-ups here. So that nice long lever of a leg is helping me tip and up. It helps me tip down, push back up, driving through those triceps. Come down, lift up, bring it down, lift up. You're doing well. Let's do 2 more. Those tricep muscles, they're important to work. Down and push back up. Hold here. Flex that foot, bring it in, point it out. Bring it in, point it out. Hamstring curls right here. In and out. Belly button lifting up. Bring it in, articulate out. Bring it in, articulate out. In and out. In and out. Hold it here. Nice and strong. And bring it to the side of the mat and lift and lower here. So I'm just bringing it out on an angle, pulling up through those abs. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, take it to the other side of the mat. Lower and lift. That's it, you're doing well. Just getting all those angles of that glute. Let's go for 3, 2, last one. Bring it back to center. Bring that knee in. A little push back, a little stretch. Inhale, exhale, roll yourself back up. Have a little stretch here and curl it. Make sure you're protecting those abs though. And tuck the chin right in, push with the hand, tuck the tailbone under, and then come back to center. Beautiful. How you doing? Hope you're hanging in there. Once again, nice and strong. I'm gonna lift that other leg up. So it's nice and long. I'm gonna bend that knee and come to some nice big hip circles on the opposite side. So still pushing through those fingers, pulling up through the belly button. Nice big rotate around. My gaze stays to the mat, so I'm trying to keep that body alignment. And reverse the other way around. One way is always going to feel a bit nicer than the other way. But this feels good to rotate the hips. And I feel nice when we do our stretch at the end. It would warm the hip joints up. And last one here. Lift up, lengthen out. Roll those elbows in. Take it down and push up. So the leg is not moving. It's just like a seesaw. Coming down, pushing up. Make sure the elbows are rolling in. Push down and lift up. Let's go for 3. How those triceps feeling? 2. And last one. Push it down. Lift that hold. Flex and point. Hamstring curl. Flex and point. Flex and point. Hope those wrists are hanging out. If your wrists are a bit sore, you can always roll the mat up too to give it a little bit more cushioning. You can always come down here as well if your wrists are getting a bit sore. Otherwise, stay up here. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one. Bring it to the side, tap and lift. You can also do this on your back if it's too much on your wrist. So just flip it around, do a similar leg movements, but on your back with your core engaged. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, take it around. Those hips are still nice and square. Belly button's down. That's it, just tapping over the side. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, bring it back center, bring that knee in, tuck those toes under, have a little push back here. So once again here, think about rolling the shoulders in, elbows in, sorry, shoulders away from the ears, push back through this hand. You might want a little walk through here. If your legs are bent, that's totally fine. If you're here, just get that nice little length through the back. If you've got a bit more flexibility, straighten off those legs and even walking back here. Just feel that nice stretch. Catch your breath, inhale, exhale out. From here, plant both feet down and just take some nice little steps all the way to the top of the mat. Let the body hang nice and heavy, get that head hang nice and loose. You have little nods here and there. Have a little bend of the knees if you need to. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees and roll and articulate through that spine. Roll the shoulders back and away. Now grab your straps. So from here, I'm going to grab our straps and jump on down. So with my strap, fix my fringe, don't know if it needs fixing, but let's fix it. I'm going to pop it in to my left leg and I'm going to just gently roll on down the mat and bring that leg up. Get my head in a nice comfy position. I've got those straps. Now from here, double the straps over your hand, if you've got a TheraBand or a belt, just so it's a bit of a nicer pull. So if you want, you can keep this bottom leg bent if you've got the tight hip flexors or a hamstring, or you can straighten it off. From here, it's just a little gentle pull in here. Inhale, exhale out, bring it a little closer. Rolling those shoulders away, just checking in with myself. Just having a nice little stretch at the end. If you want to find out where to find these from, flick me a message, I can send you some details. I'm planning on getting some little kits together for people, so if you are interested in that too, make sure you let me know. Send through email, pop a comment on the video on YouTube. Inhale, exhale, bring it a little closer. Oh, that feels good. So I'm actually using those biceps, and I use that breath. I'm trying to straighten off the leg. If the leg's really tight, it's fine. If it's got a little bend in it, you can even bring this around here and draw it in. So let's take kind of what feels good for you. But we just want to increase that flexibility. So I'm here, and pulling in, straightening off that leg. That ground leg's planted in the ground, shoulders away from here as I inhale. Exhale, I draw that leg a little closer. I'm not the most flexible person in the world, I never have been, but I really enjoy working on my flexibility. And I've definitely seen how quickly my flexibility has come when I work on it daily, just adding a few little things in each day, and how much better I feel and how much I can move with more ease. So inhale and exhale, bring it a little closer. We never want to rush the stretching part either. So from here, I'm going to bring it in to the same hand that my leg. I'm going to bring this hand on the out. You can even pop it on your hip just to make sure those hips aren't popping up, and just take that leg out. So sometimes it's nice just to be a little warner of that hip, like, whoop, stay there, hips, and bring it out. You can use that bicep. So as you come out, you kind of want to come up. And then I need to remind myself to push through that knee. And I'm trying to anchor this side of my body. And sometimes it's nice to have that arm out wide if that's better for you. Just check that hip. And then I'm using that leg to come out and pull up. Inhale. So don't let your flexibility take over either. So some people are super flexible and just like flop the leg all the way out. You want to come with control and then lift up. You want to feel the stretch. Inhale, exhale. Actively using this bicep to pull in. Inhale, exhale out. And we're going to take it across into that IT. So here I'm just bringing it slightly across. I don't like go crazy. It just comes slightly across my body. So the hips are still planted, and then pull up. IT band right there. So I've just this leg's now in line with my opposite shoulder. This arm can come out. And I'm just actively pulling on those straps with that bicep and breathing through. So right there, you should be able to feel that IT band. So if you do lots of walking, lots of hiking or cycling or running, this is going to be amazing for you. So this is a really nice thing to do after you've been for a walk, hike, run. So always do this kind of stretching after you're warmed up, not when you're cold. Inhale, exhale, bring it up. Inhale in, exhale out. I'm just slowly trying to bring that leg a little closer to my face with that breath. Then I'm going to bring it back to center. And this time I'm just going to bend it down. So now I'm trying to draw the knee into that armpit. So I'm just using both of these and anchoring my elbows down. You can wrap it around and just give it a nice little pull. Once again, don't want any tension in that neck. Just a nice little pull down here. Now this is really working great for the hip. Great for detoxification of the body, de-stressing. So we hold a lot of stress in our hips. We seem to, as women, definitely get a lot of tension in our hips. This is just a nice little release. So flex that foot and draw it out. Once again, you can wrap it around your knee if that's a bit more comfortable for you. Inhale in, exhale out. Maybe put a little shiver, shake on. I'm going to strengthen that leg up and bend that bottom leg in. And roll myself all pull with my strap. And use that strap. Pull up nice and tall here. Get really long through the crown and neck of that head. Roll the shoulders away. Inhale, so I'm going to come over. And I'm just using that strap to pull back. Tucking my chin in. Inhale. Exhale out. If you need a slight bend with those knees. Just enjoying that stretch here. Inhale and exhale. Reset the spine. Switch feet. If you need to, bend that leg up. Rock all the way back safely. Set yourself up. Strengthen that leg out. Strengthen. Lengthen that leg out. There we go. So once here, wrap around again. And I'm pulling up. This leg here is nice and round. Trying to keep nice and square in my body. Rolling the shoulders away from ear. Inhale, exhale. See where you start out and see how much closer. Inhale, exhale. You can get that leg by the end of holding the stretch. You'll be quite amazed at how much flexibility you can kind of create in your body just from that breath. And just trying to relax the body as you gently stretch it forward. So I love Pilates. We've done some lengthening and stretching and toning today. So it's really just like a full little body wake up call. A great one to do first thing in the morning or before bed, and just to like get that body in alignment, get it woken up, get it stretched out and lengthened out, just to feel good, get all the kinks out. Beautiful. From here, I'm going to bring them both into the same hand and gently place that hand on the hip, come across. So whoop, there, I tilted there. Once I've got it, I'm going to bring it out, anchor that arm, inhale, exhale here. Adjusting my cushion, my scrunchie. Inhale, exhale, draw it up. So I'm trying to actively stretch that leg and bring it forward. And then I've got this bicep is a bonus workout, is the bicep. Love it, love bonus workouts. Inhale, exhale out. Relaxing through the upper body. Let's see if I can get a little closer. There we go. Inhale in, exhale out. Stretching through that leg. Now it's going to bring it slightly over, bring the straps into the opposite hand, and it's just come slightly over, and then I'm bringing it towards that shoulder. So don't go too crazy, and bring that other arm out long. Inhale, exhale. With that slight little angle, whoa, right there, I can feel the IT band. A really hard muscle to stretch and release. This is great. Once again, think about that grounded leg pushing into the mat and keeping it nice and stable. Inhale in. Exhale, draw it a little closer. Great time to really focus on that breath. See that you're feeling right all the way down into the pelvis. And exhaling all the way up. Beautiful job. Bring it back to center into both arms and pull on down. Whew, stretching it out right there. That's it. Once again, you can wrap it around if you want to give it a little bit more tension so that the arms hang and actually cause a bit of weight to give a little bit of extra stretch right there. One thing with stretching too, you don't want any shooting pains, pinging pains. It should just feel like a nice stretch. If you're feeling pinging and shooting, just release off a little bit. You've just probably gone too far for your body, or if it's just not comfortable for you, that's totally okay. You just got to do what's nice for your body. It's important that we listen to our bodies. They're always trying to tell us something. And how mine constantly tells me I want chocolate, but I'm not sure if that's my body or more my tummy or my mind. I don't know. I love chocolate. Anyway, it's a love-hate relationship really. Inhale, exhale out, drawing it in. Oh, really, this is my tight hip side, so for me this feels super tight and I really want to get out of it, but I know it's super good for me, so I'm going to hold it here. So let's go for another nice big breath. You can see it's shaking. Inhale, exhale out. That's it, beautiful. Let's bring that leg up. If you need to bend that bottom leg, you can. And we kick it all the way up using those abs. Bring that strap back around. So you can pull it a little tighter on that strap and come down. Tucking that chin in. It's crazy, by the end of the day I can actually get my forehead onto my legs, but this is about midday and I can't at midday, but I can at night. It's crazy. First thing in the morning, even stiffer. Inhale, exhale, pulling down. Inhale in, exhale out. Roll yourself all the way out. Put the straps aside. Come forward, have a little round. Slowly articulate down through that back until you get back onto that mat. Bring the legs in a little closer. We're just going to come and bring those hands to the side, lift one leg up, lift the other, draw the abs in. Just have a nice little rotation side to side. So just keeping those knees in alignment, just rotating from the stomach. Nice little twist. Working that waistline. Just relaxing off that back. Inhale, exhale. So just think about the legs pulling those abs, those legs back. So inhale, exhale, belly button to spine. One more time. Take it over, bring it back, straighten those legs out. We're going to come to happy baby. So you can pull here, just open up those hips, pull here, or here. So whatever feels kind of good. This is a fun one. This is one where your kids can come have a giggle at you. So you just have a little rock side to side, drawing those knees down. Inhale, exhale out. Just enjoy that stretch. Opening up the hip flexors. Take a little moment to yourself. Inhale in. Exhale out. Bring those legs all the way back up. Flex and point. Flex and point. Draw those knees in, have a little hug side to side. And let's rock it all the way onto our sides, pulling ourselves all the way up. Just come to the end of your mat, just to finish off with. Let's have some fun with the seal. So just to see where your balance is at the end. So roll the shoulders down, just pick up one foot and then pick up the other. So my hands are just down and around and in here. I'm thinking about lifting up strong here, coming into that C curve. So our C curve is this one here, which we often do in Pilates, C curve. Right there, I rock off my tailbone. So I'm thinking of that position, holding it there, because that's connecting the belly button to spine. Lift one leg up, lift the other, connect to the big toes. We rock back and rock up. Curl it back, control, and up. So I'm just kind of exaggerating it for you at the moment. So rocking off my sit bones, curling to that lower spine, controlling it back, and then rocking up. And if you want, you can add a 1, 2, 3, because it slows you down. We don't come too high up into the shoulders. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's a nice articulation for the spine at the end as well. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Let's do one more. 1, 2, 3. And hold here. Bring the arms out. Bring the legs in. Rotate back and hold. If you want to go for challenge, you come to a pizza. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Or you can hold it here, totally fine. Rock it on forward, hug those knees, reset the spine up, bring that arm across, and have a little bend. If you kind of push the elbow in there, have a little bend around. Inhale, exhale out. You should be feeling fabulous. And then bring it the other way, and rotate around. It's a nice little lift, so to make sure you're not dumping here, you're trying to actively lift up. And bring it back to center. And well done, ladies. I hope you really enjoyed that Pilates little session with some deep stretching at the end. Put a comment in. If you've got any questions or queries, I'd love to hear from you. If you need any modifications, you're welcome to also pop some messages say, hey, this was kind of tough, what else would you suggest? I'm happy to help. I always want you just to really enjoy your workout, feel good in your own body, and I just feel more you do Pilates, the more you kind of feel stronger in yourself, the more confidence it's going to bring to you in your everyday life. So congratulations, well done. You've been awesome today, and I've loved having to work out with you. See you guys.